All right, before I get into this, I need to be transparent with you. I'm burying my father on Saturday. So when I talk about a grieving father today, I'm not talking from a distance. I know what it feels like to lose somebody you love. And I know what it feels like when the memories stop being made. When you realize every moment you'll ever have with that person, you already had it. And you didn't know it was the last one. The pain of memories lost is tragic, and nobody should have to carry that. And that's why I look at Jeff Metcalf today and I say, I understand this man, and I'm going to be fair to him, even where he's wrong. So let's check out this clip, man. Let's go to this clip. Y'all watch this.
We haven't really had a chance to talk to you about this. You had mentioned a few times that you had forgiven the suspect for what
That's correct.
He did.
I do.
But we just informed you about these documents. And
That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
This has to do with me and God. God teaches us in the Bible. He talks about forgiveness. He also talks about revenge. Not for me to seek. God will take care of it.
We haven't really had.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was hard to swallow. That was, that was, that was hard for him. That was a hard pill for him to swallow at the end there, boy. I don't know if you heard that one. You just that sound like a man who want revenge. That sound like a man that want revenge, man. I ain't gonna even lie, right? And I'm gonna defend most of that because most of it deserves to be defended, right? You know, and he said grief is rage, pure unfiltered rage. And that man is telling the truth. I know it personally this week. Grief doesn't always follow a schedule. It doesn't care about optics. And for a father who lost a 17-year-old son, that rage has no ceiling. I respect that completely. He was swatted 6 times while burying his son. That is domestic terrorism, and it is wrong. Nobody on my channel celebrates that. Full stop. I forgave you the day it happened. I don't forgive what you did. Now, that distinction right there, that's wisdom. Forgiveness for his own healing, not absolution for the fact. For a man carrying that kind of rage, choosing forgiveness for himself is one of the hardest things a human being can do. On all of that, Jeff Metcalf is right. So I want y'all to check out this next clip that we got about Jeff. It's gonna be a little longer, but you know.
You are grifters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You raised that child, and I swear to God, CPS to come check on those other 3 that you still have. You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim.
Okay.
The real victim is the one who died, not the one who shoved a knife in his chest.
Exactly.
I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide. And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further. You hire a convicted baby shaking felon who's only in it for the money, who gives you bad advice, kicks me out of a press conference.
Okay.
Oh, funny. I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, but I left when asked. I didn't stab anyone.
That'll put you next to him.
And then you proceeded to gaslight me with your convicted felon, quote, advocate, minister? Minister of what? Minister irrelevant? Minister of bullshit?
Who is he talking about?
How about Minister fuck you? Y'all think I'm a saint? I'm no saint. I'm as human as you. I have emotions. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't sin, because I don't walk on water and I don't turn into wine. And anybody else can, step up. Don't become kicking rocks in my backyard. Look in your own. The display of adults on the internet. If your children saw how you acted, would you be proud?
Exactly.
Or is that what you teach them? Do you teach them that racism is okay?
Nope.
Do you teach them? Do you program your kids to hate?
No.
To
No.
kill?
Never that.
From day one, I said this was never about race. Please don't make it about race and don't politicize it.
Cool.
And what did you do? You chose both. The race card,
It's crazy.
black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry. You have embarrassed your own culture and race.
What?
Don't get me wrong. We got white people that embarrass the shit out of me too.
Man, me too, bruh.
But you guys, you got a patent on that shit.
We do. Every now and then.
And the only people that's going to change it are you. Don't blame the white person because we can't change it.
Well,
But you're going to blame the white person for every fucking thing else.
what?
I'm going to tell you right now.
What?
Charleston White, you think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing.
Oh, he got names.
Drew Anthony, you're a pussy
What?
and a coward, and you
Damn.
raised one.
Damn.
Kayla, you drunk bitch.
I don't want no smoke.
What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you? Hey, Kevin Hayes, you fucking liar. Day after it happened. How many lies did you sit and type up on your keyboard, you big keyboard warrior? You a big tough man. You still live in Baton Rouge?
Oh,
Remember you
shit.
said you'd come to Frisco, buddy? You're supposed to find me. I told you we could sit down and talk. That's all you do.
What?
Talk, Mr. Squeaky Clean. He's the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture.
Oh, man.
You people hang your hat on the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I hang my hat on my head.
Let me make one up. Y'all can make let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a
Go
new
ahead.
name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
Hey, that's
I
what
hope he
is.
enjoyed his first night in that cell last night. Because he's gonna have many nights to think about what the fuck he did.
I agree. I agree, man.
I forgave
24 hours after that court. Same man. Same week. Now look, I'll be honest. First time I heard Watermelon Felon, I laughed so hard. I'm not gonna lie to you because I hate watermelons. It's still funny. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Especially where it came from. But this is the same man who stood in the courtroom in front of a jury with 0 black members and said this was never about race, right? And I get it. The cards were stacked for him. So of course he's gonna say that, right? I mean, that's what I would say if I was in his shoes, right? But that statement helped anchor a verdict that came back in less than 3 hours. You know, and 24 hours later, Watermelon Felon. Black fatigue is real. Black fatigue is actually a documented term describing the exhaustion of black people experience from systemic racism and oppression. But he flipped it. He used it to describe white people being tired of us. And that's not grief talking. That's the filter coming off. A man can be mostly right and still cross a line. And that line, those words, they cannot be unsaid. So this is what I know this week. I'm going to get personal for a second, you know, because my father was a man who served this country. He was an Army EOD veteran. He built things. He tore things up. He believed in doing things the right way, even when the system wasn't fair, right? And he wanted me to build this channel, and I launched it the day after he passed, right? Like I really got serious with it because that's what he wanted. And this Saturday, I have to stand in his graveside and say goodbye. So when I look at Jeff Metcalf, a father destroyed by loss, I see something I understand this week in a way I never did before. Because grief makes you say things, and grief makes you feel things that scare you. Grief strips away everything you built on top of who you really are. And sometimes what's underneath isn't what you thought was there. And that's not a condemnation. That's just the truth. Right. But here's the lesson, right? Here's what I need every young person watching to take from this whole situation: two boys, one tent, one rain delay, one disagreement. One is dead, and one is going to prison until his 50s. And we got two families, including the one that won, if that's a win, are destroyed. Disengage, walk away, let them talk, let them laugh. Your pride recovers. The memories you protect by walking away from that tent, those are the ones that matter, because I promise you, the ones you lose, you can never get back. Now, I know that this week better than I have ever before. The full Carmelo Anthony trial breakdown is already on my channel. Go watch it. The appeal has been filed, and we'll break it down when it moves. So subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you're going through loss right now, hang in there. The memories don't leave. We don't forget. Peace.